Hey Radical fans, welcome to another Monday Radical Rundown. Today's topic was asking what reaction shapes carry better. And that's sort of an open topic because I don't think there's one reaction shape that carries better. It's based on the individual. What you really want to have is a knowledge of what your ball speed and your rev rate is and what part of the lane you're playing. You know, a bowler that's up the back, forward roller with a pretty high ball speed is probably not going to do well playing fifth arrow. You know, he's going to have to really get a product in his hand that turns up down lane, keeps him in there. So that guy's more likely to want to play down and in than a guy that opens up the lane and has a lot of side turn on the ball and his rev rate's high. So you want to really look at your rev rate and your ball speed, and that'll dictate the part of the lane that's going to be best for you. That's why certain people bowl good on certain conditions and others just can't match up. It's just your style and how you're playing the lanes is not conducive to scoring. And it's nothing with you not throwing it good. It's just the nature of the beast nowadays. The ball speed has to match your rev rate. And the way you can make that happen easier, and you can adjust to it, is by changing the surface of your bowling ball. You know, if you have a high ball speed and a lower rev rate, you might want to have to put surface on that ball. And I'm talking about lean on it with, you know, 300, 360 grit, 180 grit. And that may be the only way you're going to create the right shape. The most important thing is the ball has to slow down the hook. You've heard that for years. It has to slow down in the right spot. If it slows down too soon, you're not going to get the 10 out. And if it slows down too late, you're not going to get the 10 out for a different reason. You have a ring 10 and a flat 10. So you really want to start looking at how you adjust going down the lane, how your ball speeds are, where your moves are. The shape, you know, the lane man dictates how you have to play him a lot of times. The way the lanes are dressed, you know, that 45-foot pattern, it's hard to play out. You got to play in a little bit. So you're better off at that point taking a look at the surface prep of the ball. There really is no definitive shape that's going to carry better. You could have the great ball reaction to the pocket and never get a corner pin out. It's simply because the ball is not slowing down in the right spot. So I would start to look at the corner pins, how you're leaving them, and start looking at your angles. If they're too sharp, you can make them a little quicker, a little smoother, the angles, by changing the surface of the ball. Now, let me know what you guys think and how you make your adjustments. And we'll look at them in the comments. And that's today's Radical Rundown.